Dive into the thrilling world of dating with our essential guide to navigating the highs and lows of romantic relationships. Whether you're just dipping your toes into the dating pool or you're back in the scene after a break, we've got you covered. Our carefully curated list of do's, don'ts, and must-know hacks will arm you with the savvy insights to make your love life sparkle. From spotting red flags to fostering deep connections, these tips are your secret weapon to thriving in love. So buckle up and prepare for a journey that will transform your approach to romance. This isn't just about finding the right one, it's about being the right one and enjoying every step of the adventure. Get ready to swipe right on life with confidence and a touch of flair. Here's a playful and succinct list of the top 10 dating and romantic relationship hacks that every single person might find handy. 1. Honesty is golden. Always be truthful about your feelings and intentions. 2. Keep it light. Humor is a great icebreaker and connects people. 3. Listen actively. Showing genuine interest in your date's stories wins hearts. 4. Self-love first. Being comfortable with yourself sets a healthy foundation. 5. Communication is key. Express yourself clearly and often to avoid misunderstandings. 6. Patience pays off. Relationships grow at their own pace. Don't rush it. 7. Respect boundaries. Everyone has limits. Respecting them builds trust. 8. Stay curious. Keep learning about your partner's interests and growth. 9. Flexibility fun. Be willing to adapt and try new things together. 10. Gratitude is great. Regularly express appreciation for each other. 10 more relationship hacks to keep the romance fresh and exciting. 11. Surprise element. Unexpected gestures keep the relationship vibrant. 12. Shared goals. Align on future aspirations to foster deeper connections. 13. Apologize sincerely. Owning up to mistakes shows maturity and care. 14. Keep friends close. Maintain friendships outside the relationship for balance. 15. Date nights are a must. Regular dates can rekindle romance. 16. Admire openly. Compliment each other genuinely and often. 17. Digital detox. Spend quality time together without screens. 18. Conflict resolution. Learn to disagree without being disagreeable. 19. Adventure together. New experiences create lasting memories. 20. Never stop courting. Keep the courtship alive no matter how long you've been together. 20 more unique dating advice and hacks for singles to enrich their romantic ventures. 21. Stay present. Focus on your date when you're together, not on your phone or distractions. 22. Embrace vulnerability. Showing your true self can deepen connections. 23. Stay fit together. Exercise can be a fun bonding activity and boosts mood. 24. Cultivate empathy. Try to understand things from your partner's perspective. 25. Manage expectations. Keep them realistic to avoid disappointment. 26. Explore love languages. Discover how each of you prefers to give and receive love. 27. Budget for bliss. Plan for financial costs in dating to avoid stress. 28. Mindfulness matters. Practice being mindful to enhance emotional connections. 29. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge even small achievements together. 30. Be spontaneous. Sometimes the best moments come from unplanned activities. 31. Keep secrets. Trust builds when private matters stay private. 32. Support dreams. Encourage each other's personal and professional goals. 33. Be a safe space. Let your relationship be a comfort zone for both. 34. Seasonal syncing. Enjoy activities that match the season, enhancing your shared experiences. 35. Learn together. Take classes or workshops to grow your skills and bond. 36. Eye contact. Maintain it during conversations to show you're engaged and interested. 37. Kindness counts. Small acts of kindness can mean a lot. 38. Be punctual. Respecting each other's time shows you value them. 39. Foodie fun. Explore new cuisines together to spice up your dining experiences. 40. Daily check-ins. Regular communication can keep you connected even when busy. 10 dating don'ts to keep in mind when seeking a romantic relationship. 41. Don't rush things. Let the relationship develop naturally without pressure. 42. Avoid comparing. Every relationship is unique. Don't compare yours to others. 43. Don't ignore red flags. Pay attention to behaviors that concern you early on. 44. Steer clear of negativity. Keep conversations positive, especially early on. 45. Don't be too rigid. Flexibility can help you adapt to unexpected situations. 46. Avoid playing games. Be straightforward and honest with your feelings and expectations. 47. Don't overshare early. Gradually open up as trust builds. 48. Avoid being too clingy. Give your partner space to miss you and value your time together. 49. Don't neglect friends. Keep your friendships alive as they are important too. 50. Avoid the ex talk. Focusing too much on past relationships can divert attention from the present. 20 more don'ts to consider while navigating the dating world. 51. Don't forget your manners. Politeness goes a long way in making a good impression. 52. Avoid unrealistic expectations. Keep an open mind instead of imagining a perfect scenario. 53. Don't dismiss your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. 54. Avoid the blame game. Take responsibility where due instead of assigning blame. 55. Don't use someone to rebound. Ensure you're over past relationships before starting new ones. 56. Avoid being secretive. Transparency builds trust. Secrets can damage it. 57. Don't criticize unfairly. Constructive feedback is helpful. Criticism without cause is hurtful. 58. Avoid being judgmental. Keep an open mind and respect different views and lifestyles. 59. Don't skip on self-care. Neglecting your own needs can leave you unprepared for a healthy relationship. 60. Avoid gossip. Speak well of others. Gossip can reflect poorly on you. 61. Don't rely on text only. Face-to-face or voice communication builds stronger connections. 62. Avoid alcohol dependency. Keep dates sober enough to remember and manage behaviors. 63. Don't ignore your own goals. Maintain your personal ambitions and growth. 64. Avoid being passive-aggressive. Communicate issues openly and directly. 65. Don't rush intimacy. Let physical intimacy progress at a pace comfortable for both. 66. Avoid lack of enthusiasm. Show excitement and interest in your partner and your plans. 67. Don't let jealousy take over. Discuss feelings of jealousy openly rather than letting them fester. 68. Avoid monopolizing conversations. Ensure both parties have time to speak and be heard. 69. Don't settle. Hold out for a relationship that feels right, rather than just filling space. 70. Avoid making assumptions. Clarify misunderstandings by asking questions and discussing openly. 20 additional don'ts to consider in the pursuit of a romantic relationship. 71. Don't skip apologies. If you're wrong, a sincere apology can heal and strengthen bonds. 72. Avoid constant phone checking. Give your full attention to your date when you're together. 73. Don't dismiss their interests. Show genuine curiosity and respect for what they love. 74. Avoid bringing up controversial topics too early. Get to know each other first. 75. Don't forget to plan. Showing initiative in planning dates reflects thoughtfulness. 76. Avoid making everything about yourself. Balance sharing and focusing on your partner. 77. Don't hide your affection. If you feel good about them, show it appropriately. 78. Avoid being late all the time. Being punctual shows respect for their time. 79. Don't be overly sarcastic. It can sometimes be misinterpreted as negativity. 80. Avoid frequent arguments. Strive for peace and pick your battles wisely. 81. Don't ignore personal hygiene. Good grooming and cleanliness matter in making impressions. 82. Avoid too much seriousness. Lighten up the mood to keep dates fun and enjoyable. 83. Don't stick to routines. Try new activities together to keep the excitement alive. 84. Avoid excessive gifts. Bombarding someone with gifts can feel overwhelming. 85. Don't forget important dates. Remembering special occasions shows you care. 86. Avoid being too available. Keep your individuality and independence. 87. Don't pressure them about the future. Enjoy the present and let the future unfold naturally. 88. Avoid using your date as a therapist. It's important to support each other, but balance is key. 89. Don't ignore consent. Always respect their comfort level and boundaries. 90. Avoid playing the victim. Take accountability for your actions and their impact in relationships. In the context of relationships and dating, a red flag is a warning sign or an indication that there may be significant problems, issues, or dangers in a potential or existing relationship. Red flags often suggest that deeper troubles, possibly emotional, psychological, or even physical, could affect the relationship's health and sustainability. Recognizing these early can help prevent deeper emotional investment in a potentially harmful situation. 10 common red flags to watch out for in dating and relationships. 1. Lack of communication. Difficulty in discussing feelings, plans, or conflicts can indicate deeper issues with communication. 2. Disrespectful behavior. This can include belittling, mocking, or excessive sarcasm that makes you feel devalued. 3. Controlling tendencies. Attempts to control where you go, who you see, or what you wear are warning signs of potential abuse. 4. Evasiveness. Being consistently vague about details or changes the subject when certain topics come up can suggest hiding something. 5. Constant criticism. Receiving constant criticism or being frequently corrected can be a sign of emotional manipulation. 6. Excessive jealousy. While a small amount may be normal, excessive jealousy can lead to toxic behaviors like accusations and paranoia. 7. Lack of boundaries. Disregard for your personal boundaries or privacy, like insisting on access to your digital devices, is a red flag. 8. Substance abuse. Substance abuse can lead to erratic behavior and dependency issues that negatively impact relationships. 9. Inconsistent behavior, drastic mood swings, or unpredictable responses can indicate emotional instability. 10. Past relationship patterns. Speaking negatively about all past relationships or displaying a pattern of dysfunctional relationships can indicate unresolved issues that might repeat. 20 additional red flags to watch out for when navigating relationships and dating. 11. Lack of empathy, showing little or no concern for your feelings, struggles, or pain. 12. Financial irresponsibility, mismanagement of money, like excessive spending or borrowing money frequently without repayment. 13. All take, no give. Relationship feels one-sided with you always giving and them always taking. 14. Secretive about the past. Refusal to discuss past experiences or relationships can suggest unresolved issues or dishonesty. 15. Quick temper. Gets angry quickly and disproportionately over small matters. 16. Disrespect towards others. How they treat others is often a predictor of how they will eventually treat you. 17. Pressure for quick commitment. Pushing for a serious commitment early on without a natural development of the relationship. 18. Isolation from friends and family. Attempts to distance you from your support network. 19. Blame shifting, never accepting fault, and always blaming others or circumstances for their own behaviors. 20. Persistent pessimism. Constant negativity can drain energy and create an uncomfortable environment. 21. Disregard for your career or hobbies. Lack of support or disdain for your professional or personal interests. 22. Gaslighting. Manipulating situations to make you doubt your own perceptions or sanity. 23. Always plays the victim, portraying themselves as the perpetual victim to manipulate or gain sympathy. 24. Unwillingness to compromise, refusing to meet halfway on disagreements or plans. 25. Overdependence on parents, relying too heavily on their family for decisions or everyday needs. 26. Uses guilt as a tool, making you feel guilty to get their way in decisions or conflicts. 27. Unwanted sexual advances, making sexual comments or advances that are not reciprocated or welcome. 28. Invasive questions or comments, asking inappropriate or overly personal questions early on. 29. Breaking promises, regularly, consistently failing to keep their word or follow through on commitments. 30. Lack of respect for boundaries, pushing beyond your limits even after you've expressed discomfort. While the red flags and relationship hacks provided are grounded in general observations and common experiences, it's important to recognize that they are not absolutes. Relationships are complex and unique, and what might be a warning sign in one context could be benign in another. Each individual and relationship varies, so these points should be seen as guidelines rather than strict rules. Always consider the specific circumstances and individual personalities involved. It's crucial to approach relationships with openness and a willingness to understand the other person's perspective. Further research, personal reflection, and, where necessary, professional advice can provide additional insight. Ultimately, taking personal responsibility for one's actions and decisions is key. These tips are meant to empower and inform, not dictate, allowing you to navigate relationships with greater awareness and responsibility. The end. Image prompts. 20 creative image prompts categorized by chapters for your book project on dating and relationships. These prompts are designed to capture the essence of each moment with a mix of humor, drama, and humanity. Chapter 1, First Impressions. 1. The awkward handshake. A humorous scene where two people on a first date go for a handshake that awkwardly turns into a half hug. 2. Spilled coffee catastrophe. A dramatic and funny moment where one person accidentally spills coffee on themselves while trying to impress their date. Chapter 2, The Art of Conversation. 3. The Misunderstood Joke. An image showing one person laughing heartily while the other looks confused and slightly offended. 4. Deep conversation under the stars. Two people lying on a blanket under a starry sky, deeply engrossed in conversation. Chapter 3, Recognizing Red Flags. 5. The Phone Obsession. One person constantly checking their phone while the other looks on, visibly upset and ignored. 6. The Interrupter. A dinner date scene where one person keeps interrupting the other, who looks increasingly frustrated. Chapter 4, The Joy of Compatibility. 7. Laughing over ice cream. A couple laughing joyously as they accidentally drop their ice cream. 8. Dancing in the living room. A joyful moment with a couple dancing clumsily but happily in a cluttered living room. Chapter 5, Dealing with Conflict. 9. The Public Argument. A couple having a heated argument in a park with people awkwardly noticing. 10. Makeup after a fight. A touching scene where a couple makes up after a fight, one handing the other a peace offering of flowers. Chapter 6, Growing Together. 11. Cooking disaster turned fun. A couple laughing as they try to salvage a burnt dinner flower on their faces. 12. Planting flowers together. An image of a couple happily planting flowers in their garden, dirty but content. Chapter 7, Keeping the Spark Alive. 13. Surprise date night. One person surprising the other with a romantic backyard dinner setup. 14. Adventure together. A couple dressed in hiking gear, laughing as they struggle to read a map. Chapter 8, When Things Get Serious. 15. Meeting the parents. A nervous individual meeting their partner's parents, accidentally knocking over a vase. 16. House hunting together. A couple playfully arguing over paint colors in an empty, sunlit room. Chapter 9, Handling Breakups. 17. The Tearful Goodbye. A poignant scene of a couple saying goodbye, one with tears in their eyes. 18. Finding solace in friends. A supportive scene with friends consoling someone after a breakup over coffee. Chapter 10, Reflecting and Learning. 19. Journaling in a quiet cafe. An individual thoughtfully journaling in a cozy cafe corner, reflecting on past relationships. 20. A new beginning. A hopeful individual starting a new hobby, meeting someone new in a class setting. These prompts are designed to provide vivid, engaging visuals that match the climactic moments of each dating stage, capturing both the humor and drama inherent in the journey of relationships. At Learnorama 365, Draft 1, The Blueprint and Prompts. Podcast, novel screenplay, graphic novel translations, audiobook, etc. Ready directing AI /all rights reserved /April 2024.